This is Julian Bennett. It has been nearly a decade since Julian was diagnosed as having Huntington's disease. Since his diagnosis, Julian has been forced to re-evaluate his life.
In some ways, in some ways it changes everything, and in some ways it changes nothing. I mean, everybody has a timeline in a way. But it's just that mine's, I've been given a kind of glimpse of it. I've been told by somebody in a white coat, that, oh, you've got so long to live. But, maybe that's good for everybody. Maybe everybody should be told that. And on a day-to-day level, it means just thinking very, very clearly about what I want to do with my life. Like I think to myself, oh, what do I want to do this year? What do I want to do, in the next few months? Yeah, I've got a at the moment, as far as I know, I may have some symptoms. As far as I know, I've got a clear mind, and I can do things with that. So let's get on and make the most of it. So I've experienced, after going through a lot of turmoil and a lot of suffering, I've come to some resolutions that I just want to get on with my life and try and get the most the most that I can out of it.
Hereditary neurodegenerative process or disease of the central nervous system. Huntington's disease affects the brain in the motor coordination area, that's the basal ganglia, and more widespread in the cortex or the outer areas of the brain. And that parallels how it can manifest in the patient itself.
Early signs of the disease vary greatly. Initially, some sufferers experience mood swings or become uncharacteristically irritable, which may lead to hostile outbursts or deep bouts of depression. Huntington's will affect the individual's judgment and memory, as well as other cognitive functions. Early signs might include having trouble driving, learning new things, remembering a fact, answering a question or making a decision. Huntington's can also begin with clumsiness and problems with balance. Sufferers may appear to stumble or be uncoordinated.
Huntington's disease generally affects people in physical, mental and behavioural ways, and in the individual can be varied in whether it's more a physical onset or a mood-related onset or a cognitive onset.
There was, great relief. Oh, we know what Grandad has. We found what his problem is, which was a great relief. But then, the rest of the sentencing said it's a genetic illness. That really, that just opened it out into the whole family then.
Each offspring will get one of a pair of chromosomes from one from a mother and one from the father. And therefore, there is a 50% chance of an offspring having a bad gene.